She was hot today at the 6th.
And no bogeys on the card, just a flawless.
Then at the tough 8th.
I mean, you look at her stats from today, she only missed one green. She talked about the greens being tricky, but you're going to make pretty easy work of the greens when you hit it this close.
And Youngko, they would both make birdie in that powerhouse group. And then Hate on You, her 9th hole of the day. The brutal 18th that she makes look easy.
Yeah, so far to this point, she's hit every fairway and every...
Had to wipe out the entire opening round. The event was shortened to 54 holes. Can she pay off that great approach? We take you out to the 10th. And Patty Tavatanikit is there. Just a moment ago. Check out this green.
The whole location on the front today.
What is always a difficult par for the 8th, and Aditi Ashok has found a bit of trouble off the tee, so this is her 3rd.
It's an unusual green that slopes away from the players. But that's exactly what you want. We talk about a few different bubbles this week. We've got the 60 bubble, the 100 bubble, and some of the players within those areas are all playing together.
Just 1 under par so far today, cruising along.
Oh, that'll help things, huh?
Yeah, right in the heart from Roning Yin. This is Georgia Hall for a birdie. All 3 players in a similar spot on the green.
Yeah, got a perfect read off of Roning's putt.
Just walked it in, Case. You just walked it in. Casual.
As Morgan was alluding to, it is quite a tricky green once that flag gets down that back level. As it is, this is
Carry on.
That sounded a little heavy, but as easy as this whole location is, it's still the 5th most difficult hole on this golf course. No bargain. You know it's going to come up a little bit higher. Going to spend a little more time in that wind.
she's got a little downslope here, and this is a small 7-iron. Just 3/4 swing, really controlling the trajectory on that.
Play a little bit longer back into that slight breeze. Nice line.
That'll be a similar. I like this mentality, Tom. Go out and try to win the golf tournament, knowing that you're right on that edge. Get out early, get off to a good start, and that really can change your mentality than trying to play the whole week right on the bubble.
Back on the 11th hole here at Pelican, and this is Jin Young Ko.
It's from 131, little downwind. Sticking that 9-iron there, Tom.
Shot. Yeah, I mean, you'd expect it, wouldn't you? I mean, just great conditions.
A bit of a jumper lie here from 105. Oh, it came out fluffy.
She got away with it. There's a gully at the front of that green.
Well, it has been in many ways the year of the long shot on the LPGA Tour, and this is one of the longest. Alexa Pano, a Florida girl who won in Northern Ireland, outside the top 400 in the Rolex rankings when she did it.
And just how that changes an entire being 400 to being getting in the Tour Championship in 1 week on her 19th birthday.
Georgia Hall for birdie at 10.
Yeah.
She did hit that little draw.
She didn't look very happy with that, Karen, but I think she'll be thrilled with that result.
Good drive by Georgia Hall. This has second.
Yeah, 275-yard drive. Left her just at gap wedge in.
Just a small one here for Nelly. Just a nice, easy swing.
She always has such a nice, easy swing, Karen. Never looks like she gives it too much. What a shot.
Slightly uphill too as it approaches the hole. These greens are so pure.
Oh.
It's the kind of green that a good putter loves. When you get the line and you know you've hit the putt where you want, it's going to go in. And I always loved putting on fast, pure greens.
This one's going to be quick for Nelly.
Yeah, good putt.
Nice bounce back birdie.
Georgia Hall on that mini leaderboard as well. This for a birdie.
Now, Tom, that would have been for her 6th birdie of the day. Hate to leave it short.
Yeah, I mean, the greens are quick, but they're not quite that fast. That was a great line from Georgia, but just a par.
Maybe just inside the left. Yeah.
Okay. Celebrated. Taking the tour of the cup, and she is tied for the lead.
Ball striking resume. You can go for flags that other players just can't go for. I know it's something that she works a lot on.
When that club warms up, watch out.
I think she's gripping down just a little bit to make an adjustment for that. Back into the wind.
Yeah, try and leave it short of the flag. Give herself an uphill putt.
Oh, she played it very low.
Yeah, good shot there from Lynn Grant.
Another low ball flight there for Nelly.
Yeah, quality that. And Nelly also played 2 events in Asia and Korea, and Malaysia had a couple of good weeks, 16th and 6th. Oh, wow, that's so good. Just dialing in the speed. And 3 birdies in a row. Jin Young Ko.
She's got the blueprint from Jin Young Ko though.
Jin Young Ko's putt. She made that look easy, coming from that side of the hole with a left to right break, not comfortable for a right-handed putter.
Speed, I think you want to hit it in. I like it like right in here.
We just saw those birdies on this hole from Nelly and Jin Young. Only the 2nd and 3rd birdies of the day. Just such a tough hole. Georgia using that slope to try and get it close to the hole. Nicely done.
Patty Tavatanikit with her 3rd shot at the par 5 14th. It's been a bounce back year for Patty T. Morgan.
Yeah, really struggled last year.
2nd at 16th. Well, it's been a memorable year on the Epsom Tour.
Here is Patty T up ahead. Yeah. Tied for 2nd now.
Pretty straightforward bunker shot. That's where just about every player would want to leave it.
Gabby Ruffles at the 16th for birdie. To do what she did after.
This is Patty T on the tee at the 15th. Flag today is kind of over that bunker, but there's a lot of room between the bunker and the green. It's deceptive when you stand on the tee, and that is terrific.
This would be a great comeback after that sloppy 3-putt at the last.
Yeah.
Flat-footed there through the shot.
Selena Borger has had a tough day today with some big numbers in the middle of the round. That one helps the cause, and she'll have a good look at birdie, trying to get it back to 3 over par.
All right, Lynn Grant digging in for her third at 14.
Yeah, it's a slight downhill line, and when the ball lands on the green, it's downhill to the hole. Yeah, she's got to be feeling pretty good about her game right now. I mean, it's incredibly steady, which is what we're used to seeing. But she's also making the putts as well.
Oh, that close. But worth noting, at this event last year, she was in the throes of really her first career crisis. She had missed 3 straight cuts when she missed it here. She had battled injuries.
United States the previous year was even more impressive in my mind, but she's a very determined player, and she's very exciting to watch. Really love her ball flight and how she carries herself around the golf course. Very fun to be around with her out here.
This is a third shot for Ayaka Fudue a moment ago at 14.
She was in between hitting a hard 58 or a soft sand wedge. I think she made the right choice.
Tom, this is awkward, but she's landing into a little bit of an upslope.
Awkward, but making it look easy.
She's so spectacular.
Is playing relatively easy today based on the hole location. It's a tough and intimidating second shot, but the hole location.
And they're getting a really first-hand look at what, I mean, not only the best players in the world do, but how quickly these two players are going about their business. Yep. And hopefully they pay attention to that for when they go and play themselves.
Just a moment ago at 16, our co-leader now, Jin Young Ko.
And with this whole location on the right side, I mean, there's no real trouble for her to have a go at this. You've got the water on the left, so flag wide open from 142. It's from 131. Has a slight downhill lie. It's a pretty good line here.
Uh-huh.
Not a lot goes wrong. There's not a lot of extra moving parts. Very efficient.
First group out this morning, Yan Lu of China. Yeah. Really nice start for a player.
Yeah, this would be for a sandy par. And she stayed with that one nicely. It's been kind of an up and down card for her.
I think Lynn at 16 has got this one in hand. Beautiful approach at a hole that's often one of the most difficult, especially as you noted when that hole is 2 million in 1 week, like she did at the CME Group Tour Championship.
It's Patty T's second. Oh, doesn't like it.
That sounded heavy. Had the face wide open there. But the fact that it was heavy allowed it to release up the slope and didn't have a lot of spin on it.
Put together in her brief but brilliant career. One of my favorites. She came here for her first event of that COVID year, 2020.
And Patty's done just that with the second, even though it wasn't quite what she wanted. It's going to be a birdie, and she moves to 6 under par.
Not at all, but lucky her ball's sitting up, and she had a swing and pulled that off really nicely.
Wow, what a shot, Kay. Is that going to hold on? Everything slopes left. I think that'll be just fine.
I mean, the way she envisioned that and executed it.
Maria Farsi, she has a dog out here, didn't she? We see her occasionally.
It's probably about 8 or 10 players that travel with their dogs.
And Lindgrad in good shape. Avoid having to go to the qualifying tournament. Let's go to 14.
And Megan Kang for birdie. You said Aditi was a surprise in that she hasn't won.
She did. It's so well done. And it has been an impressive performance today from Jin Young Ko.
Hattie Tavatanik 1 shot back.
You have have that kind of power that Patty has. She's able to take a short iron.
Yeah, how about that? 63. And she's projected to move to 31st in the race to the CME Globe.
Ideally want to come down just right of this flag stick. Looks like a tug.
Uh-oh.
Gonna have to navigate that roller coaster of a green here.
It's on a good line.
Uh-huh. So 16 and 18. But she'll have that to shoot 3 under par, 67. 17.
Georgia Hall second.
Tom, she had her drive far enough down there and to the right. She had a really good look at that hole.
That's a pretty clear view, but the ball is kind of nestled down just a smidge in that. And this is a small A time.
Oh, she took a big full swing to try and get underneath it, generate as much spin as possible. What a shot. Yeah, she has had a bit of an erratic card. 3 bogeys compared to a bunch of birdies.
I think this would be well deserved. You know, very solid tee shot, followed by a great approach.
65 though.
Let it go.
Yeah, that's inside the hole, and she'll get it out now.
What a birdie after that tee
Yeah.
shot. Way to finish the round.
This is the 4th time she shot 63 in an LPGA round. The other 3, she went on to win. Just a moment ago, 3rd shot at the par 5 14th for Marissa Steen. 120th, as you see on the CME points list.
And as you said earlier, Grant, if you can avoid Q Series at all costs.
Starting to switch around a little bit and come more from the north, east and northeast. So probably went back for just a little more club.
Will Marissa Steen be able to make a move?
13.
Yeah, the afternoon wave started about 55 minutes ago, so ANNIKA Shibuno part of the afternoon groups, and this is at the 13th. 1 birdie, 1 bogey so far.
Yeah, dogs are great. That emotional support that dogs provide, but just you can hear it, see it in that interview, just going home to Korea, really kind of reset, giving it a mental reset.
At the 18th, Gabby Lopez. Finishing up at the 18th, Gabby Lopez for a 65. Yeah. Happy birthday, Gabby.
Not gonna lie, it's probably happened 1, 2
I can't
times.
fathom. All right, I think she has all 14 of her clubs now. Yuna Nishimura at the 18th. This was a moment ago. And another absolute beauty.
Shaneti Wanasea now for her birdie at the final hole of the day. Oh no, that was a great chance to tie the lead with a couple of major champions.
All right, here's Yuna. One of her 13 clubs currently in her possession. All right. She finishes birdie.
Lydia played for the majority of the season, 101st in the race to the CME Globe.
We talk about expectations after such a tremendous season last year, had such high expectations.